Today, we're going to go under the hood of an absolute engineering giant. We're going to deconstruct the powerful marketing machine that Escorts Kubota built to take on one of the most complex markets anywhere in the world, rural India. We'll see how they pieced it all together, from the engine to the drivetrain, to connect with millions and millions of farmers.
So, here's our roadmap. Think of it like we're building this machine together, piece by piece. We'll start with the huge problem they had to solve. Then we'll look at how they understood their customer, built their multi-brand engine, created the drivetrain to deliver the power, gave it a high-tech upgrade, and then finally, we'll run a full diagnostic on the whole thing.
All right, first things first, the core challenge. This wasn't just about selling a product. It was about solving this massive, intricate marketing puzzle that's pretty much unique to the Indian landscape.
And this is the big one. This is the fundamental question. You can't just run a few TV ads and call it a day. It takes a really deep, really nuanced strategy to connect with a customer base this huge and this diverse. So keep this question in your head, because everything Escorts does, it's all an answer to this.
You can't build any great machine without a rock-solid foundation. For Escorts, that foundation was a deep, almost granular understanding of the land and, even more importantly, the people who work it every single day. This laser focus is really the bedrock of their whole strategy. Escorts didn't try to be everything to everybody. No way. They targeted a very specific customer, the small and medium-sized farmers in the agricultural heartland of North and Central India. These are people who needed technology that was, above all, reliable and affordable.
Okay, so we've got the foundation. Now let's look at the engine that drives this whole machine. To really power their growth, Escorts didn't just build one engine. They built three, and each one was designed for a very specific job.
See, Escorts understood a really crucial truth about the Indian market. One size does not fit all. A single tractor, I don't care how good it is, could never serve the entire spectrum of what farmers need and what they can afford. They needed a totally different approach.
And bam, this is their brilliant solution. They created three completely distinct brands. So you've got FarmTrack, that's the premium, top-of-the-line model for modern, progressive farmers. Then there's PowerTrack, the real workhorse, fantastic value for money for folks who are more price-sensitive. And finally, SteelTrack, for those small plot owners. It's so smart because their own brands aren't competing with each other, and they've got the whole market covered.
And that's the key right there, this crystal clear separation. When a farmer walks into a dealership, there's zero confusion. They can go for the premium power of FarmTrack or the affordable, reliable value of PowerTrack. It's just a masterclass in market segmentation.
But look, a powerful engine is totally useless if you can't get that power to the ground, right? For Escorts, the drivetrain, the thing that connects their brands to the farmers, is their incredible last-mile dealer and service network. And they don't just sit back and wait for customers to show up. They go out into the villages, they hold demonstrations, they do field trials at agricultural fairs. This creates this amazing hands-on journey, letting farmers see, touch, and test the machine before they even think about buying. And it all leads right back to that trusted local dealer. And this right here, this is the secret sauce. In so many rural economies, trust is the main currency. A local dealer's word is often way more valuable than some flashy ad campaign because they're a part of the community, they're a neighbor, and they're seen as a long-term partner in the farmer's livelihood. That kind of relationship builds loyalty that you just can't buy with advertising. And this trust is backed up by a massive physical infrastructure. We're talking local service centers, mobile repair vans that come right to your field, and even helping farmers get financing. They've created a whole ecosystem around the farmer. It's not just a one-time sale. It's a lifetime partnership. All right, so we have this traditional, powerful machine built on relationships and trust, but now let's see how it's getting a serious upgrade for the future. It's almost like they're installing a brand new onboard computer. The absolute game changer here was the strategic partnership with Kubota, a global leader from Japan. And this wasn't just some small tweak. It was a fundamental boost to the machine's core performance, injecting world-class technology right into their product line. The benefits? They were huge, and they were immediate. Suddenly, Escorts had access to advanced Japanese engineering, which dramatically improved their product quality. And, so crucially, it gave the brand this powerful new seal of approval, boosting their credibility not just in India, but in export markets all over the world. And what about the new generation of farmers, the ones who live on their smartphones? Well, Escorts is firing up its digital engine for them too. They're using YouTube for farmer education, Facebook for community building campaigns, and online showcases to bring in new sales leads. It's all about making sure this machine is ready for a digital-first future. Okay, so the marketing machine is fully assembled. We've seen its foundation, its engine, its drivetrain, and its latest high-tech upgrades. Now it's time to fire it up and run a full diagnostic to see how it really performs out on the field.
This SWOT analysis gives us a really clear snapshot. On one hand, the strengths are just undeniable, that incredible dealer network and that super smart multi-brand strategy. But the road ahead is not clear. There are big threats, like sales being dependent on the monsoon, and maybe most significantly, incredibly fierce competition. And when we say the competition is fierce, we really mean it. As you can see from this chart, Escorts is in a constant battle with other Indian titans like Mahindra and TAF. This isn't just a race, it's a heavyweight title fight for one of the biggest tractor markets on the entire planet. Which leaves us with one final crucial question. Escorts has built a truly formidable marketing machine, one that's grounded in rural trust and powered by smart segmentation. But as technology continues to transform agriculture and the competition heats up, the real test will be its ability to evolve. Can this powerful machine adapt and keep running for the road ahead?